Hey Peaches, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading as it pertains to love and relationships and all that good stuff. I am using the it's the Ukiyoe Tarot and the Secret Dakini Oracle. I have stack 1 is the deer, stack 2 is the fish, stack 3 is the bunny, and they are timestamped below. At the end of each one, I'm going to pull 3 more cards, pick a card style, using the love bombs. So that will be something that maybe someone would say to you if they could, but feel they can't for some reason. Maybe it will give you some words that you need to give to someone else, or maybe it will just be what it is that you need to hear from the universe. Go ahead and set your intention for whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have your message. This is a reading for the collective, so if you would like a personal reading with only your energy involved, I have my Etsy page linked below, and I have it set up to where you can design your own reading, because just like all the decks are there, and you just pick however many cards you want from each one, whichever one calls to you, so you can make a teeny reading or a big reading, whatever feels right for you. If you hear something today that helps you out, please give me a like and let me know, and if you hear something that you feel like will help someone else in what they're going through, please share. And if you want to keep up with me every Saturday, please subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, those of you who chose stack 1 or chose the deer, your Secret Dakini Oracle this week is self-preservation. And you have the Ace of Coins in reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse, honor your boundaries, right there. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Yes, so make sure that you're honoring your boundaries. That's screaming off of all of these. That's like my first big impression. Make sure you're honoring your boundaries. All right, so when the Ace of Pentacles comes up in a love reading, we are talking about what you each bring to the table. Okay, so whether you're discussing moving in together, whether you're starting a business together, adopting a pet, something like that, it's what are you bringing to the table in some kind of new joint venture with your partner. There are some red flags here for you to consider. When the Ace of Pentacles in reverse comes up, especially with something like self-preservation here, which is a call to withdraw into yourself, to check on your integrity and to make sure you're being in your integrity. It may be best to keep resources separate for the time being. That's not to say forever, but the energy right now is iffy. With the reverse 7 of Wands, be mindful that you don't compromise yourself to make others happy. Say what other people want to hear. Agree to something that's not right for you to keep the peace. You have to look out for number 1 right now. That is the primary message here. Look out for number 1, you. And with the reverse Queen of Swords, though, watch your communication. It feels like you could be both highly triggerable this week. So can you move the conversation forward in the spirit of self-care, self-preservation, in service of this future goal, which you obviously both want. I'm getting that you want to move forward, you want to do this thing and combine resources in whatever way this means for you. But keep it, so with Queen of Swords, keep it logical, keep it practical, keep it pragmatic, and watch that you're not being a character assassin the way she might be in the reverse like this. But still hold your ground. It's a tricky fine line to walk. There's no denying or getting around that. But so in order to kind of navigate that, keep your eyes on the common goal and communicate about how not doing it right now paves the way for a smoother transition towards it later when the time is right. Okay? That's what I'm getting from your cards. So let's see what the love bombs have to add to that. Maybe there's something in here that will help you not come off like the Queen of Swords in reverse. Something that you can say that is loving. All right, let me tune in. All right, card 1. I admire your ability to stay positive in challenging situations. Yes, and that's what's called for here. It is a challenging situation, but by remaining positive, it's like, yes, this is still where we want to go. But there's a hiccup right now. It's not the right time right now, but we are still in positive forward motion together. And we're not going to let it get us all in our heads and trapped up there in catastrophizing or whatever, worry. Okay, card 2. I admire your courage to be yourself. That's exactly being in your integrity and not compromising yourself. That show of strength is going to help their faith in you. No one, I mean, it seems like saying what people want to hear or agreeing to things that you don't want to, that aren't best for you to make them happy. It seems like the goal is to make them happy, but is that what you would want someone to do for you? No. So in the end, it doesn't make anyone happy anyway, because no one wants you compromising yourself for them. Because, yeah, I mean, I hope that makes sense. Standing your ground in this situation is going to improve their view of you, improve their trust in you, and strengthen that desire to move forward even further. Because they know that you're not going to give in to something that's not right. All right, card 3. It's a privilege to have you as a friend. All right, dears, like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, those of you who chose stack 2 or chose the blue tang, your secret Dakini oracle card of the week is Holocaust. Don't let that scare you. That's like, it's like the tower in the tarot. You want that tower to come down. Okay. Well, you might not want to, but you need it to. You have the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. So these two masculine energies represent two suitors, two competitors, two rivals, or this could be an internal battle within yourself, like a split-minded civil war type thing. But they're two opposing strong energies. But with the reverse Five of Wands, it does show an end to competition, a recognition of pettiness, and with this Holocaust being very tower energy, it's a tension that's been like a structural necessity. It's kind of like holding things together. It's like a competition that's held things in a weird structural necessary tension, if that makes any sense. But I feel like you're ready to tear it down, like something more, it's time for something more peaceful. It's time for something easier and less complicated. And so you're ready to just like cut that tension and have something more that makes more sense for you. And to describe these two energies, this King of Pentacles is going to be the energy of a business-minded person. So the aspect in us all being expressed of health-minded, wealth-minded, stable, dependable, a tower that's not going to fall, rooted and grounded in all ways material and physical. The King of Swords in reverse has a mean mouth, manipulates facts, doesn't speak his true mind, or does so without discipline or self-control. Lets off steam in ways that hurt people, hasn't found productive ways to let off his steam. So, short-tempered. And it's a fearful and insecure energy that isn't using their head for good intentions. So, with the reverse Five of Wands, it's as though for whatever reason you resisted breaking this stalemate. Making a choice, making a firm choice. It's like you're keeping these two things on the line for some reason. There's this like a security in having them. Even though one's toxic and one isn't, there's been a weird false sense of security by being flanked by these two energies. So with the Holocaust though, this represents Don't let that name fool you. It is a massive spiritual victory. It's like you're learning to stand on your own 2 feet and having the authority and the self-empowerment to overthrow fear and self-doubt and negative self-talk and claiming the life you deserve and deciding that you don't need to be flanked by these 2 energies, and you're making an empowering choice to break this tension and to choose the healthy one. I'm not telling you which one that is, only you know. But it's like I don't need this stalemate, I don't need this tension, I don't need these 2 things propping me up on either side. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet and I'm going to make a conscious, healthy choice. And I'm going to build a tower that ain't going to come down. So, let's see if these love bombs can help you communicate it, help you give yourself some self-love, give you what it is you need to hear to stand on your own 2 feet and make that choice. Let me tune in. Okay, card 1. I admire your enthusiasm for your work. This guy right here does have a lot of enthusiasm for his work. So that's the admirable energy here. Card 2, I admire your way with words. Card 3. Your calming presence is truly appreciated. All right, fishes, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, those of you who chose stack 3 or chose the bunny, your secret Dakini Oracle card of the week is Death/Transfiguration. And you have the 7 of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. And the 9 of Swords in reverse. The best way for that card to come up, okay? So, I feel like you've been holding space for something that's been lost. So there is a loss, but it's not in the cards coming up. There's something that's already gone, something that's been gone, and you've been holding space for it. So this transformation, this configuration, it's not so much talking about cutting something out or letting, kicking something out to the curb in the physical sense, but of letting go in your mind of something that has already been gone in the physical. No longer holding this space. The space is needed for something new coming in. I'm getting that there's been a fear around surrendering what you have up until now called hope, which is a beautiful and positive thing, but at some point it looks like that hope is devolving into fantasy, and it's taking up space. So you've gone from holding space to it taking up space. And with this reverse Page of Cups and the 7 of Cups, this fantasy, it's holding you back from confronting a fear. And that fear is like the sense of, it's like this thing is lost and it is gone, but you haven't accepted it. It's like kind of like that ghost, like the ghost that hasn't realized that it is one. So it's like this ghost of a relationship. And this reverse 9 of Swords shows you being ready to surrender all of this, to come down out of your head, to clean house energetically, and prepare space for something real and new to come in. That holding space, the space you were holding, has started to feel empty. And this transfiguration and the reverse Page of Cups are showing something new and fresh standing at your threshold, but until now, you've had your heart closed to it because you were lost in this limbo-like state where someone's maybe coming back, maybe they're not. And I get that you're sick of waiting, that you're done with that. You're done with that kind of, it's like, it's time to make a decision here. It's time to let go of this. And letting go of the past feels like a giant relief in this context. It feels like you're getting something back, getting a part of yourself back that they took with them. And so it's like there was that thing that was missing, and you're reclaiming that for yourself and putting it back into the whole. And it feels like you want that fresh falling in love feeling. You're ready to start new and start fresh and meet someone new and let go, turning from the past towards an exciting unknown future. Very, very healing. So let's get your 3 love bombs. Let me tune in. Okay, card 1. I admire your way with words. Card 2. I admire your caring nature. And card 3. I feel like with I admire your caring nature. It's reassurance that doing this, letting go of that space and letting go of this person so you can move forward, doesn't mean you didn't love them or that you don't love them. But it's time for the separation, for the freedom for both of you. Card 3, the way you follow your dreams is inspiring. All right. Little bunnies, like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you.